And so since you've had the introduction, we can spend the next 10 minutes just diving into intuition, right? Just a little word. What does intuition mean to you? And you know what I'm going to say. It's not just a mindset thing. It's an embodiment thing, this. And it's very personal. So I can't tell you what your intuition is. But I can take you on a little journey and a bit of a deep dive and invite you to contemplate it for yourself so that when you leave here today, you'll just feel like, I'm amazing. Not me. This is the bit where I get to tell you how amazing you are. So I just want us to take a nice deep breath in, and I want it to be so deep you feel it in your toes. Let's do that. Let's have 3 deep breaths, actually. Let's go there. Ready? Deepen that. Feel it in your toes. And when you let it out, sigh. Getting into your body now. Nice deep breath in. And this time I want you to feel your heartbeat. Put your hand on your heart. Just breathe in. Just connect with your whole being, right? This is really, really special time. What does intuition mean to you? What is it? How does it feel? How do you know when you're doing that, not something else? And so in order to do this, I want you to time travel with me. Now, I'm sure you've all got teachers from the past. You know those teachers at school where you just think, you switch off, you're asleep, you think it's you. And then there's those other teachers you just think, even today, you'll remember them and go, I love the subject because I love the teacher. There was something about their enthusiasm, their passion, their embodiment lit you up, yeah? So just travel along your timeline, and no matter how old you are, it's just do this for yourself. This is private. Go to that classroom now, and that teacher is in front of you. Just take a moment to remember something about that moment that you just thought, yeah, I can really connect with this person, yeah? And then that person says to you, by the way, today we're going off curriculum. We're actually going to talk to you about how awesome you are and what your body system is doing. In fact, we're going to talk to you just about one cell in your body. And we're going to get how awesome just one cell in your body is. I don't think any of us, we weren't taught this at school, were we? I mean, the biology class would have been this. How amazing would this be, right? So here we go. One cell in the body, there you've got it. Can you all picture that sort of cell, just one of them, yeah, in your being? And inside there is your nucleus. Inside that is your DNA, all tucked away, right? Like a resource box, waiting. We think it's controlling us, but in fact, we're going to have a little perception shift here. That cell in your body has got a membrane around it, and that membrane has got receptors, literally like little tentacles, feeling the environment, looking for signals in your inner and outer body. Because what does it want to do? It wants to know, you're evolving now, right? How to keep you safe. First off, how to keep you safe. So you can trust that every cell in your body is doing that every present moment. You are that awesome, right? And it's going to notice, am I too hot? Am I too cold? What's this? Right now, it goes into the receptors, signal into the membrane of the cell. It goes inside and it starts to say to the DNA, extract this. I need to act like this. So your DNA is a resource box. We were told in my generation that we were limited by our DNA. We're not. It's a resource box for you to operate and access, for you to function your cells, your body, your being in the way that you want. Now, then you've got the quantum scientists saying something even more amazing about us, right? If you took the space out of all the little particles that make up that cell, right, and you did it to all of the particles in your whole body, the physical matter of your body is only 0.001% of the story. You're taking the space out, right? Of every little atom and all the electrons around it. You're more space than you are physical matter. Let it shift your perception. I know there's lots of confused, but we weren't taught this, right? But remember, your favourite teacher is telling you this because you're going to take this along your timeline to the present day and you're going to remember how awesome you really are. So if that's only 0.001% of the story, what was the 99.99% of the story? Energy healing people. It's energy. Invisible energy. And our atoms are suspended in this space. Now you're talking invisible energy, but just because the eye can't see things like radio waves that are all around us right now, suddenly we're like transistor radios or right? Radio box, receiving all of this incredible information that made planets and worlds, by the way, just that little bit of thing added in. This is you. You are a receiver of that information. Your biological bit of kit has evolved to be able to receive that information brilliantly. So now you've got plexus centers in your body, 7 centers in your body, beautifully aligned with your glands. Your glands do what? Create hormones, which is what? Your emotions, your feelings. It's you. It's all you. But that's only a tiny bit of the story, but it's still doing something pretty miraculous. It's reading all the information and it's going, oh, do cortisol, do adrenaline, do serotonin. I don't know, whatever it is you perceive your environment to be. This is the real hack. What do you perceive your environment to be? Is it truly threatening? In which case you'll just be operating these lower gland levels and operating from fear. Lots of us stood up today a bit shaky, a bit scared, when we say breathe into your whole being, because when you activate all of the gland centers in your body, your automatic nervous system, all of that flowing together, which I'm calling intuition, right? You feel safer because you're all online. Put it all online. Because when you get it all online, you feel safer because the body goes, we got this, even more than just operating from these lower levels that might be releasing hormones of fear and threat. Connect them to. Does that make sense? You still with me? Yeah? So this teacher is telling you this because they're saying you are more awesome than you were told, than you were taught to believe. This is your moment to really paradigm shift that, pattern shift that. Let go, like sands of time, of the other stuff that doesn't serve you, where we start to see the 99.999% of the stories, all this brilliant energy and information. You have the capacity and have evolved to read a room. So every space you now go in, you can just breathe, anchor it to your breath, and imagine like a shaft of light or whatever metaphor works for you. Energy centers, you're a radio, and you're suddenly going to transmit your own song, and you're going to get the vibration coming up and flowing. Now you're fired up. All the levels are fired up. You're going to be even safer when you do that. Yeah? And tucked away in all your cells is all the gifting from all the ancestors. It's all there as well. That's called instinct in my world. But intuition is slightly different. Be that intuitive being that you are. So whilst you're in your timeline now, right, and you're coming back from that lovely school lesson time with that favourite teacher, and you go, wow, and you start to feel lit up, and you start to feel, I'm awesome. We are literally awesome. Remember that, right? Bring it to the present day through all those moments where you may have forgotten. And as you go along, you might remember all those moments where you remembered. There will be many moments along your timeline when you go, hindsight, that was me being intuitive. That was it. You already know how it feels. Enjoy that. Enjoy traveling along your timeline and remembering those moments when they were truly intuitive. You go, yes, that's it. That's how it felt. Remember that feeling and just be that feeling. Breathe into that feeling and take it with you everywhere. Be present then. Like, one of my pillars of Intuition Legacy is parenting and children. For a parent to be able to flex in every moment with a child who also has the developmental stages going on within them of all these intuitive levels, for you to show up intuitively, actively intuitive, you are emitting an energy. You are emitting the information to your child. Remember, they've got all of the kit to receive that. Before you even say a thing to your child, they will feel it beyond the words. Because you can say things and they'll go, I'm not buying that. I'm not seeing it. Really, really enjoy who you are and who you've evolved to become. Yeah, every moment. And my passion now is to reach parents individually. As Morella said, I will coach individual people who are stuck at any levels. But most importantly, I thought I want to reach people who maybe take care of parents, or maybe people who are in a big philanthropic kind of place for education. Because if we can take this into the school and make it become part of the curriculum to say to kids, this is how amazing your body is, biology, chemistry, physics, quantum physics, by the way. So every kid can start to think, I'm amazing. Oh my goodness, I can use this kit like that? That is available? Yes. So join me in that vision. If you know anyone, or you feel I need to connect with anyone, or you're part of any story like that, please let me know and join me on Intuition Legacy on Instagram, and let's get shouting about it. Well done.